My name is Bliss, and I'm an engineer at Neuralink. And I'd like to introduce you to the first ever user of the Neuralink device.
Dawn iċ-ċipep huma pjantati fl-imħuħ. Frott il-kumpanija startup ta' Elon Musk, Neuralink li konkludit b'suċċess proċess ta' trappjanta ċippa f'moħħ pazjent huwa kien ipparalizzat minn spaltu l-isfel minħabba inċident waqt li kienet jodus. Norland Arbaw għandu 29 sena u huwa qed jilgħab iċ-ċess bil-kompjuter grazzi għal dan it-trappjant.
Do you want to explain a little bit what's going on here?
Yeah, so I love playing chess, and so this is one of the things that y'all have enabled me to do, something that I wasn't able to really do much the last few years, especially not like this. I had to use like a mouse stick and stuff, but now it's all being done with my brain. If y'all can see the cursor moving around the screen, that's all me, y'all. It's pretty cool, huh?
Norland huwa l-ewwel pazjent li kellu ċippa trappjantata f'moħħu qed ittieħ seta' jilgħab iċ-ċess online u jwettaq il-movimenti klassiċi ta' ċess billi juża l-apparat ta' Neuralink.
Can you explain a little bit just to people who maybe don't have any context on this field or what's going on here? How are you able to actually move the cursor?
Yeah, so we started out with trying out a few different things. We basically went from what we call kind of differentiating like imagined movement versus attempted movement. So a lot of what we started out with was attempting to move. So I would attempt to move, say, my right hand, left, right, forward. And from there, I think it just became intuitive for me to start imagining the cursor moving. Basically, it was like using the force on a cursor, and I could get it to move wherever I wanted. Just stare somewhere in the screen, and it would move where I wanted it to, which was such a wild experience.
Waqt li kienet jakkumpanja lill-Engineer Bliss Chapman, Arbaw spjega li l-video li xandar fuq il-mezzi tal-medja soċjali u l-pjattaforma X ta' Musk juri il-mod kif qed jikkontrolla l-mouse tal-kompjuter bil-ħsibijiet ta' moħħu u dan sabiex jorkestra l-logħba.
One of the first times y'all gave me complete control over this, I actually stayed up until, I don't know, like 6 a.m. playing Civilization 6. It was worth it, I guess is the best way to put it. It was awesome. I had basically given up on playing that game just because of how, it's a big game, and the amount of time that it takes to sit in on it it's just a lot, and I have to worry about a lot of things, getting pressure sores and things like that. So I just wasn't really able to play it as much as I wanted to, and y'all gave me the ability to do that again, and I played it for, like 8 hours that day.
U għalli l-operazzjoni kienet faċli. Irrefera l-mod kif saret il-proċedura ta' trappjant, għalli dan biss ġurnata fl-isptar u ma sofrix proċeduri fil-mod kif jopera moħħu. Għalli rċieva trappjant bil-kumpanija f'Jannar.
The surgery was super easy. I literally was released from the hospital a day later. I have no cognitive impairments.
Ix-xahar li għadda l-Aġenzija Reuters rapportat li l-ispetturi Amerikani responsabbli għalli kellu l-Amministrazzjoni tal-Mediċini l-FDA sabu diskrepanzi fil-mod kif jinżammu r-records u l-kontrolli għal-kwalità waqt esperimenti bl-annimali fil-kumpanija Neuralink. Dan seħin qas minn xahar minn meta l-kumpanija qalet li kellha l-permessi approvati mill-awtoritajiet biex twettaq testijiet fl-impjanti fl-imħuħ tal-bniedem. Neuralink ma wġbitx domandi dwar l-ispezzjonijiet tal-FDA. Doug Woods kienet għandu 4 snin meta qabad il-Volkswagen Beach Bomb Hot Wheel minn car boot sale. Il-vettura ċkejkna manifatturata fl-1969 kienet switu biss 10 ċentesmi.
Well, my first exposure to Hot Wheels was actually at a yard sale locally with my dad, and I was searching through the yard sale, looking through some boxes, and I found a rear loader beach bomb, which was my first car at 4 years old, and I still have that car to today. And one car led to another, and I just started accumulating and building my collection bit by bit.
Dak iż-żmien ma kienx għaddietlu mill-gariguri ta' moħħu li 43 sena wara huwa kien se jkollu 25,000 vettura tal-Hot Wheels u parts ta' din il-vettura popolari tal-kumpanija Mattel. Il-kumpanija li timmanifattura wkoll il-pupi popolari Barbie u Ken.
So Hot Wheels is a global company. They've produced cars in many a country, Hong Kong, China, Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia, but also they made short-run cars in different countries as well. So this was actually made in Mexico. So quite a rare car, Boss Hoss Mustang Stalker.
Huwa kkunsidrat ukoll bħala wieħed mill-esperti dwar dawn il-vetturi. Għalli l-Aġenzija Reuters li l-kollezzjoni tal-karozzi tiegħu espandit radikalment wara dik l-ewwel vettura. Jgħid li l-karozzi saru parti minn ħajtu, kienu wkoll parti miċ-ċerimonja tat-tieġ u bintu li għandha 6 snin hija sieħeb strateġiku fil-kollezzjoni tal-vetturi u l-parts tagħhom.
This is the VW Cool Combi. Again, Volkswagen, as you can see, it's kind of a car that's near and dear to me because this was actually one of our wedding cars. We had them done as wedding favors. So these were on the tables at each placing and at the table, and we used these on our wedding. My family's been really supportive of my hobby, although it's an interesting one. It has garnered a lot of friendships over the years worldwide.
25 sena ilu huwa waqqaf in-Northern Lights Hot Wheels Club. Jiltaqa' kull xahar fi frar jesebixxi wħud mill-iżjed vetturi rari waqt l-Auto Show Internazzjonali Kanadiża. Ir-rekord tal-akbar kollezzjoni tal-Hot Wheels tinsab iżda għand l-Amerikan Mike Zernock, rekord li ilu jżomm mill-2003. Huwa għandu madwar 30,000 karozza. Għal Woods madankollu l-iskop tal-kollezzjoni tiegħu mhijiex li jikser xi records, iżda li jsib post fejn jesebixxi l-kollezzjoni. Jgħid li jikkunsidra wkoll li jibni mużew iddedikat għal dan il-għan.
I don't think I'm looking for a Guinness record. I think there are collectors that have more cars than I do. I just enjoy the hobby, and I've accumulated cars over the past over 40 years of collecting, and I just enjoy the cars. I enjoy the stories. I enjoy the ecosystem that is Hot Wheels collecting and the friends I've made along the way.
Il-Mattel bdiet timmanifattura l-Hot Wheels mill-1968. U skont li żjed rapport annwali riċenti tal-Mattel, fl-2022, il-beħ tal-Hot Wheels ammonta l $617.9 miljun minn $529.5 miljun fl-2021. Aluna Hamova għandha 28 sena. Hija artista ta' tattoos bażata fi Brooklyn. Ħarbet minn ġara fl-Ukrajina minħabba l-gwerra, fi vjaġġ li wasala New York. F'kummenti emotivi mqanqla hija tispjega li dawn is-sentejn kienu ta' sfida liha, waqt li riflettit fuq il-vjaġġ tagħha mill-Ukrajina lejn New York. Tgħid li twildet u trabbit f'raħal żgħir Ukren, Novovassilivka, qrib il-belt ta' Berdyansk, ivvjaġġat lejn Kiev meta kellha biss 17-il sena biex tistudja l-università. Studjat biex tkun interpretu. Iżda tgħid li preferiet il-proċess trasformattiv u artistiku biex issir artista tat-tattoos. Vjaġġ li tgħid beda meta kienet għamlet pinġija tan-narċis fuq saqajja.
When I am tattooing, it feels like really peaceful because I am in the process. Like I'm so concentrated on the lines and black work. I just kind of enjoy all of it, and it allows me to be in the present moment. How I got into tattooing flowers, I got this like tattoo of daffodils on my leg, and for me that was like a transformative times where I kind of noticed myself, like one important part about myself, and getting that tattoo was like a tribute to myself, and like I see myself, I accept myself. When people make a decision to get this kind of tattoo, it's like they notice their own desires and they accept them. It's like one more step towards like your authentic self and towards like your strength. And I'm just like here to transcribe that strength into the visual representation and put it under the skin.
Hamova kienet fi Kiev meta bdiet il-gwerra u diskrivit l-ansjetà u l-paniku li nħakmet minnu meta faqqat il-gwerra fl-24 ta' frar tal-2022. Qalet li kontra qalba ddeċidiet li titlaq minn Kiev fuq parir ta' ħabiba tagħha. Telqu flimkien għal vjaġġ ta' 35 siegħa lejn il-Polonja li ttawwal minħabba li kienu kkanċellati għad ta' titjiriet u minħabba traffiku qawwi fit-toroq.
And she's actually from Russia. And she was so sure that it would be only worse because she kind of lived in Russia. She knows the way their president thinks. And she was like, we should like go somewhere, you know. And my parents live in Poland. So I was like, then let's go.
Hamova ħadmet mal-artista ta' tattoos għal kważi sena fl-Ewropa. Mbagħad telqet lejn New York fi frar fejn issa qed taħdem fl-istudio Ep5 tajt li huwa distint u uniku għall-kreattività u għall-awtentiċità.
It just meant, it's like honestly, this is just the first time in my life where I feel like I fit it in. And I think the reason why is because Atelier Eva, they foster authenticity in the first place. And since there is authenticity, there is also creativity. And like, I feel like I can be just myself and do whatever. And I haven't had that before. Like every time I worked at different studios, there was, I don't know, I just did not fit, you know. And it's like the first time, like in general, New York City and all the things that I do and the community I'm in, I feel like I fit in for the first time in my life since like that tiny village. It took me this long to get here, but I'm finally at home.
L-istil partikolari qed jattira ta' klijenti fosthom Regan Acosta li għandha 27 sena hija minn California. Tajt li vjaġġat 5 sigħat biex tagħmel tattoo għand Hamova. Hamova tajt li l-futur tagħha issuha fi New York.